Hey everyone, it's me, Tiger72 here, and I'm back again with another video, and this is a Smash/Nintendo news video, and this one is kind of interesting, because I've been away for about a few days, because I've been trying to, trying to calm my head down just from making videos, and I just kind of want to take a break for a while, and I think I've seen a lot of what's been going on with Nintendo, Sakurai, and the Smash Brothers team and all that, and the entire gaming community, honestly. And there's been a lot of news recently that I've seen about gaming, and we're gonna cover a lot of things. First off is that Sakurai himself, the creator of Smash Bros, Kirby, and Kid Icarus, has actually passed out. And I know I'm pretty much late to all of this, but I want to get this video out of the way because I haven't done one in a while. And if you're asking me about a part 2 about the whole sword video thing, I am currently making it right now if I really have a chance, honestly. And with all that, as I was saying, Sakurai has recently just passed out, and some people were shocked when there's two words there where that says Sakurai and passed. But here's the thing, guys, do not worry, because what actually happened with Sakurai is that he actually fainted at the gym. And honestly, Push Justin actually gave in the information in Sakurai's recent Famitsu column. And don't Push Justin, shoutouts to him. I will leave this in the description below. Don't Push Justin may actually said this about Sakurai. Cody Nokolo, I will also leave this source in the descriptions below. And he has more of a better, explanation of what's going on, actually. So, Sakurai's latest Famitsu column, volume 599, is the next part of the series, Letters from Readers number 52. In this series, he answers letters to send him to his column's readers. So, first off, it actually said this. The first reader asked Sakurai about how important getting exercise has been for his 30 years of game development, and what kind of foods he's been eating. Sakurai answers that his health is one of his top priorities. As Push Justin translated, he's been on a low carb diet, which he's been eating lots of meat. Recently, though, he passed out after spending too much time at the gym because he got too much fatigued, which he says he has to fix. The next reader asked if many younger people at game companies, since many people with business jobs, stop working when they're 60. Sakurai responds that though there are a few people working around, naturally the amount of older people has decreased considerably. The third reader asked if Sakurai got the impression that there needs to be a Chrono Trigger, a sequel of Chrono Trigger. Sakurai replies that he sees Chrono Cross as the sequel, and thinking that about the original game without a sequel is an interesting perspective. And wait a minute, guys, do not try and say in the comments, is Chrono Trigger teased for Smash? No, he's just talking about Chrono Trigger, about seeing that Chrono Cross is pretty much the sequel to Chrono Trigger and all that. He's not teasing a Smash character, alright? And the next one, for Sakurai, this perspective brings to mind which was very young in the 1980s. Now how indie companies appear now with sequels in mind. The final reader asked if Sakurai will make a sequel to Kirby Air Ride, which was a popular GameCube game back in the early 2000s. He then responds, Sakurai responds, many great games have sequels, and no one when to release sequels takes some time know how regarding games' maturities. It's difficult to deliver on the image that people have in mind for sequels. And that's kind of what he thinks about sequels, guys. So, maybe Kirby Air Ride 2 could possibly be on the Switch? Who knows? So, Sakurai's next column will be his 600 column special, so stay tuned for that. And it usually happens bi-weekly. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much what's been happening with Sakurai. Honestly, I was worried about it, but with what he said, I am glad that he is fine now. Let's just hope Sakurai can finally take his long break after finishing all 6 Challenger packs for Fighters Pass Volume 2 during 2020 and 2021. And that's another thing I want to mention, because recently, this has been a huge talk for a while, and that has something to do with Fighters Pass Volume 2 having now has his announcement. It's now getting actual physical cards. You know, it's kind of what they did with Fighters Pass Volume 1, what they did with, they pretty much released the physical version of Fighters Pass Volume 1, so now we pretty much got the same thing, and it is actually releasing on March 23rd. Though what makes this interesting is that people could be thinking that this character, that this whole thing could possibly be teased in Challenger Pack 6. And this says here, it says, Japan has gained physical download cards for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass 2, releasing on March 23rd. These physical cards includes codes for the game's second wave of the Fighter DLC, and features a snazzy invitation letter design, which I find it cool, actually. The release may be suggestive or conspicuous. I can't say that word, I'm sorry. But in truth, we have no idea where we'll get release news or not. March 23rd is roughly 2 months after Violet's release, and there has been DLC Fighters released in that rough frame during the previous Fighters Pass, but we don't know anything for certain. All we can do is speculate as the 23rd approaches to see if any news about the second wave DLC becomes known. And this is pretty much said because Violet was the recent character, obviously, for Challenger Pack 5 last time, and he was released during January, so he was the latest one. And usually DLC Fighters happens every 2 months, aside from Joker or Piranha Plant, of course. And seeing so far, Nintendo 2020 is pretty much kind of like something I want to say, because so far we haven't gotten any news of a Nintendo Direct so far, and some people think it could just be a Direct until E3 of 2020. Though I'm not sure about E3 though, and I did make a video about E3 a while ago, but I'm not entirely sure yet though, because we haven't gotten any new games so far from Nintendo or any news from Smash Brothers. And honestly, I actually will wait, because keep in mind, these DLC characters will be taken until from 2020 through 2021, well, New Year's Eve of 2021, so this could possibly just be a really long one. So for all we could know, these fighters could just possibly be like a tough one to actually make a move setup, and the stages will be absolutely complicated really to make. Sorry. And also, I actually do not know, but the Nintendo Direct part is still yet to be unknown. I do not know when. Maybe March, but if not, maybe April. But if there's not anything throughout the entire time, then we just had to wait till E3 of 2020. And don't worry, and because I did say in my E3 video that Nintendo is still going to be attending there, though it could just be something different than the usual kind of E3 treehouse or whatever you call it, pretty much. So really my question is there something going on at Nintendo right now? Because there's anything new from Nintendo. We haven't gotten any new game releases aside from that Animal Crossing New Horizons is actually coming this 20th of March. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is still yet to be known, and also No More Heroes 3 is still yet to be unknown, because we do not know when will they come. Bayonetta 3 is yet to be unknown, because we haven't gotten a single information about that in a while. Metroid Prime 4 is something I'm skeptical about. We haven't gotten anything new, but I'll just let Nintendo, Sakurai, and its Smash team do their thing. So with all that out of the way, this is kind of what it's been going on. This is pretty much a Smash/Nintendo news, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know of what you think about Sakurai's health. Are you glad that he's okay? Or are you kind of worried that he could possibly kind of stress himself more? I mean, because in my opinion, I'm actually glad he's okay. And do you think we'll be ever getting another Nintendo Direct somehow? And also, do you guys think these physical cards could possibly be hinting Fighter Pack 6? Because, like I said, Violet's the latest installment, and it's kind of been a couple months since he was released. So, but all we can do is just wait. So guys, with all that out of the way, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember this, guys, once a legend, always a legend.